All right, welcome to the Explainer. For a lot of people, search engine optimization, it's kind of like a dark art, right? Super complicated. But what if you had a brilliant AI assistant to help you figure it all out? Today, we're going to dive into how ChatGPT is completely changing the game for SEO.
So, does this sound familiar? You know SEO is a big deal, but man, the endless keywords, the technical jargon, the constant demand for new content, it can be totally overwhelming. Look, you're not alone in feeling that way. But what if the solution wasn't some other complicated tool, but just a conversation?
This is where it gets really interesting. The way to think about ChatGPT isn't as just a piece of software, but more like a friendly colleague. And the secret sauce here is something called reinforcement learning from human feedback. That's a mouthful, I know, but all it really means is that it learns from us, from people, which gives it that human touch. And because of that, it gets context and nuance. It feels less like a machine and a whole lot more like a partner you can actually work with.
Okay, so let's get into it. The first hat your new AI assistant can wear is the SEO strategist. We're talking big picture stuff here, the high-level planning that really lays the groundwork for all your success down the line.
I mean, just think about it. How many hours or even days does it take to build a solid SEO plan from the ground up? That blank page, it's a killer, right? It's often the hardest part. But with ChatGPT, you can get a really solid, industry-specific plan literally in seconds.
And you don't need to be some kind of prompt engineer to get these amazing results. A super simple question, just like this one, can spit out a detailed, actionable SEO plan for a really complex field like SaaS. I mean, what an incredible head start, right?
Okay, so a strategy is great, but it's nothing without the right keywords. We're talking about the actual words real people are typing into Google. Now, this is usually a super tedious part of SEO. It's a grind. But this is where your AI assistant can just completely streamline the whole process for you. But here's where the real power kicks in, the specificity. You can ask for way more than just the basic keywords. See this prompt? It's asking for LSI keywords. Just think of those as related or contextual terms. When you use them, you're signaling to Google that you're covering a topic really, really well, and the algorithm absolutely loves that. And the best part? ChatGPT just spits them out for you instantly.
All right, so you've got your strategy, you've got your keywords, now it's time to actually make stuff. And this brings us to the second major role for our AI assistant, the content creation engine. This is where it becomes your tireless partner for writing, editing, you name it.
Oh man, we have all been there, staring at that blank page, the cursor just blinking, almost mocking you. Writer's block is so real. But think of ChatGPT as the ultimate brainstorming buddy, always ready with endless ideas, outlines, and starting points. You never have to face that blank page alone again.
Seriously, with just one simple request, you can kickstart your entire content calendar. And it's not just giving you a list of topics, it's giving you angles. You can ask it for catchy titles, maybe some controversial takes, or step-by-step beginner guides, all spinning off of one single theme.
And hey, its writing skills aren't just for big, long articles. It's also amazing at the small but super high-impact copy that a lot of us forget about. I'm talking about meta descriptions. Those little sentences under the title in the search results. They're what convince someone to click your link instead of the next one. And this example really shows you the tool's nuance. Breadwinner anxiety. That's a really sensitive and specific topic. ChatGPT can generate compelling, even empathetic copy that connects with a very real human concern. And that kind of connection, well, that's absolutely everything when it comes to getting that click.
But wait, it's not just a creator, it's also an analyst. You can literally feed it a list of article titles and ask it to run a sentiment analysis. It'll tell you if the tone is positive, negative, or neutral. And check this out, you can even ask it to organize all that information neatly into a table for you. How cool is that?
Okay, now for the third role, and honestly, for a lot of people, this is the most mind-blowing one. Let's meet your AI assistant as the technical wizard. Yeah, we're going under the hood now, handling the complex code and commands that actually make all of this SEO stuff work.
And the difference here, it's just staggering. If you've ever tried to write technical code like schema markup by hand, you know it's super complex.
One misplaced comma can break the whole thing. With ChatGPT, it's just a simple request, and then you copy and paste. That's it.
This is one of those things that really just feels like magic. Breadcrumb schema? That's the code that helps Google understand your site's layout. It's what creates those handy little navigation links you see in the search results. Normally, you'd have to get a developer involved for this, but now you just ask in plain English. It is a total game changer.
Or what about the robots.txt file? This little file gives search engines critical instructions about what pages to look at on your site and which ones to ignore. And if you mess this up, you could literally hide your entire website from Google by accident. It's a huge deal. But here, a simple command gives you the exact file you need, completely error-free.
So, okay, we've seen it act as a strategist, a content creator, and a technical wizard. What does this all add up to? Well, it's pretty clear this isn't just another tool on the pile. This is a fundamental shift in how we even think about and approach SEO.
So if you remember one thing, remember this. Your new AI assistant wears 3 hats. It's your strategist for the big picture planning, it's your creator for pumping out endless content, and it's your technician for handling all that tricky code. It's not just one tool. It's like having an entire SEO department right there in a chat window.
And all of this leaves us with one last big question to chew on. As this technology gets better and better, are we just getting a really powerful new assistant to help us do our jobs? Or are we actually looking at the future of the job itself? Is this what being an SEO professional is now? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me on this explainer.